Shalom, I am Rabbi Shaul Praver. You're watching Rabbi Rock. Welcome. Today's guest is Charles Berger, and he is a music buff from his teenage years, and he's going to take us on a little magical mystery tour of music between 1954 through the mid-'80s. And with no further ado, I introduce Charles Berger, a friend, congregant, and music buff. And it's great having you here at Rabbi Rock.
Thank you.
You have quite an assortment of music that you brought in to share. Yeah. And the first thing, which I think is most interesting, is something that kids nowadays may never have seen. And that is the record player. And if we could get a close look at this record player. For those of you that never heard of a record player, or what a real record is. You know, some of us old-timers still call things records, not CDs. And you're looking at a 45. Is that a 45 or a 33?
That's a 45 RPM.
All right.
Yep.
So your first selection that you brought in is by the Amranim. It's 1972. It's a duo, an Israeli duo.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes.
You want to play it and we'll talk about it later?
Yeah, sure. Yes,
Okay,
we
I'll
can
turn
do
this
that. Yes.
little switch on over here. And sometimes things are just simple. You just turn them on and they go.
Mimero bella abillo espali anaire dinere esoresta della innere iere marime la migo perarere esoresta
Very nice. Scratches and all. That's okay. That's okay. I know what that sound is. And rap,
Yes.
I think they tried to use that to, on purpose,
Yes.
They get a little squeak sound in there.
Yes, right.
But that's beautiful. It's a song of the Kinneret, the Sea of the Galilee. And it's the sound of early Israeli music, Israel being a young country. Tell us about, share us a little bit about this group, Amranim.
I don't really know that much about them,
Okay.
actually. It's a nice picture sleeve that they had on it. But
I'll take a look at that. Now, okay, this is the Amranim. Again, the Sea of the Galilee. And it's a duo, quite popular duo. And our next selection is going to be a comedy by the Barton Brothers. So this is really funny stuff over here. Now, you collected these records since your teenage years, but you also listen to a lot of popular music of the day. This is like a lot of Jewish stuff, really.
Yes.
But you have a wide selection of records at home of jazz and
yes, jazz, country and western,
Okay.
popular, and good doo-wop that was popular in the late 50s and
do you own
early
hundreds of
60s.
records?
Hundreds, many more. Many,
Really? Thousands?
Quite, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, so because your family, your wife Rosalind was she alighted to the term music buff. She agreed with that very much.
Quite. Yes. She
So,
sure does.
Let's
Oh,
hear
yes,
the
yes.
let's hear this one then. The Burton Brothers,
The,
right? Barton Brothers.
Barton Brothers, popular in the early 50s.
Now tell us a little. There's a little intro with this. It's a comedy.
Yes, during the 1954 in the Army McCarthy hearings, there was a comedian called Stan Freberg who had a popular version to the general audience, but the Barton Brothers also did a takeoff on it, and they called it also a point of order.
A point of order.
So
Okay.
a point of order is based upon what Senator McCarthy would say when he wanted to interrupt the hearings.
Let me have a look at that.
Yes.
All right. So this is you're about 16 years old during the McCarthy era.
Yes.
And this period of this debacle, this period of fear and cross-examination and all that is something that you understood well. Let's hear it. Let's hear the
Yes.
The monologue there.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Table for two. My secretary and I have to grab a bite and get back to the hearings.
Right this way, sir.
Something out of the way, if you don't mind. What I must discuss with my secretary must be conducted in privacy, with the utmost secrecy.
Here you are.
Just a minute.
Is there something wrong, sir? Why are you looking under the table?
I just want to make sure this table is not wired. Get me a waiter.
Yes, sir.
No, Miss Martin, hand me the minutes.
Oh, waiter. Waiter. Psst. Psst. Waiter.
My dear sir, to whom are you posting on?
All right, all right. Never mind the wisecracks. Just wait on that couple on table number 4.
Can I take your order, please?
We'll have 2 orders of roast beef, and the waiter, I'll thank you to serve it quietly, as my secretary and I have very many important matters to discuss. Matters that are so important and so vital to the security of our nation that if one word were to leak out, it would put us all in a very dangerous position. However, I'm sure that I will probe into every corner and drag out the criminals. And after all, it's a crime to commit treason. I'll just get us a 2 roast beefs.
I'm sorry, but we just served the last order while you were talking.